He once said I was his everything, his world, his reason to live. But just a few months later, I became invisible to him. He found someone new, someone who laughed louder, dressed better, and made him forget I ever existed. I watched him walk away with her, hand in hand, without even a glance back. All those nights we spent dreaming of a future together, all those promises he made, saying he could never love anyone else, all turned to dust. I broke. Silently, but in that silence, something inside me changed. I realized I didn't want him back. I wanted him to remember me, not as the girl he left, but as the girl who would ruin his comfort forever. So, I stayed quiet. I didn't text, didn't call, didn't beg. Instead, I focused on me, my work, my goals, my confidence. And while he was busy showing off his new love, I was climbing higher than he ever expected. You see, we both worked in the same marketing firm, and I knew his biggest weakness, his ego. He thought he was untouchable, the star employee, the one everyone admired. So, when a major project came up, the one that could lead to a promotion, I volunteered to work with him and her. Yes, the same woman he left me for. He thought it would destroy me to see them together. He smiled every time she touched his arm, every time they laughed in front of me. But what he didn't know was that I wasn't the same broken girl anymore. I was there with a purpose. The project was huge, high budget, tight deadlines, and a presentation that could make or break careers. And as usual, he did what he always did, took credit for other people's work. But this time, I was ready. I carefully documented everything, every idea, every email, every message that showed who did the real work. And when the big presentation day arrived, I made sure he volunteered to present it. He walked onto that stage, confident as ever, ready to steal the spotlight one more time. But as he started, the slides wouldn't load. The system crashed, and his face turned pale. He looked around helplessly as everyone in the boardroom grew impatient. Then, calmly, I stood up and said, "Maybe I can help. I worked on this part personally." With one click, my backup loaded perfectly. The presentation ran smoothly. Every idea, every creative touch, all mine. And at the bottom of every slide, my name appeared in the file metadata. The room fell silent. Everyone turned to look at him. His girlfriend's smile faded. The boss leaned forward and said, "So, this was her work all along?" He couldn't even look at me. He mumbled something, but the damage was done. The truth was out. That day, I didn't just win the project. I won my power back. He lost his promotion, his reputation, and even the woman he left me for, because she couldn't stand being with someone exposed as a fraud. I didn't need revenge through anger or chaos. I simply let the truth do what it does best, destroy lies. And as I walked out of that office, my head held high, I saw him sitting alone, staring at the floor. And that's when I realized something beautiful. He'll never forget me, not because I begged for his attention, but because I became the woman he could never replace.